Well, to continue from where we stopped in the previous session, let's further look into various industries and companies name-wise which are actively recruiting vehicle diagnostic and onboard diagnostic professionals. Professional skills in vehicle diagnostics and onboard diagnostics are in high demand across the various range of industries driven by complexity of modern vehicles, the rise of electric vehicles, growing regulatory requirements. Okay, now as I briefly touched upon, automotive original equipment manufacturers, OEMs, are at the forefront developing and integrating diagnostic systems in new vehicles, including EVs and connected cars. Mercedes-Benz, Tata Motors, Mahindra, Volvo Group, Stellantis, Jeep, General Motors, Hyundai, Ford, all these are the various OEMs who are actively and aggressively recruiting skilled personnel with diagnostic skills. Automotive component and tier 1 suppliers. These companies supply critical vehicle systems and require diagnostic engineers for testing, validation, and compliance. Companies like Bosch, Hyundai Mobis, Continental, Denso, Aptiv, or the automotive component and tier 1 suppliers mentioned here. And next comes the automotive software and engineering services. Companies like Alphonse Technologies, Atlas Copco, Porsche Engineering Group, Sunsoft Technologies. These are all the various companies, automotive software and engineering services companies, which are giving services in the diagnostic sector. Now, electric vehicle and hybrid manufacturers, the surge in EV adoption has created strong demand for professionals who can develop and validate diagnostics for batteries, electric drivetrains, and charging systems. Companies like Tesla, Mercedes-Benz Research Development India, MBRI situated in Bangalore, Scout Motors. These are all the companies which are actively recruiting diagnostic professionals. Now again, there are some testing and validation companies. These companies focus on testing, validation, homologation system, including OBD compliance and emissions. Okay, example specialized testing firms and R&D centers. When I say R&D center, almost every R&D center of every major OEM, they are recruiting for roles such as hill testing, emissions, validation, and OBD homologation. Companies like Hella, companies like Aptiv, company Magneto Marelli, all these companies are actively recruiting diagnostic employers or professionals. Now, when it comes to aftermarket service providers, again, as you can see here, these kind of technicians who usually work in dealerships, they are also large dealership networks and independent service chains or recruiting or have the necessity for diagnostic technicians. Now, when it comes to telematics, IoT, and connected vehicle solution providers, firms engaged in vehicle tracking, fleet management, and telematics integration, all these companies have the necessity of diagnostic professionals. Okay, so I request all of you to pause the video here and go through this table very clearly. Here I mentioned name-wise Mercedes-Benz, Tesla, Porsche Engineering Group, Stellantis, Scout Motors, Hyundai Mobis, Alphonse Technologies, Volvo Group, Atlas Copco, Sunsoft Technologies, Bosch Continental, Denso, and also which areas they are focusing on and example of the roles they are recruiting for. Okay, so going through reading each and everything may be slightly tedious. So I request all of you to pause the video here, take a screenshot, and use it as a reference to find a role which best suits your requirement. Again, well, here in this table, I have mentioned the names of various OEMs, the region wise, and again, what are all the various focus areas. Okay, I have mentioned some Indian companies like Tata Motors, Mahindra, American companies like Ford Motor and General Motors, German companies like Volkswagen, Chinese company like BYD, NIO, Xpeng. So all these Korean, of course, Korean companies like Hyundai and Kia, all these vehicles I mentioned here. So I request all of you to pause the video here and study carefully region-wise which specialization is in demand. Okay, I request you to be very proactive. Don't just go through this thing and leave it there. So once you make a notes of this, try to get opportunities in these areas. Now, there are many research and innovation centers, R&D divisions within OEMs, independent research organizations focus on next generation diagnostics, AI-driven predictive maintenance, and regulatory compliance. Market trends driving recruitment, EV and connected vehicle growth. Okay, so coming to the market trends which are driving the requirement, the most important, well, this need not be said. Nowadays, the biggest growth is EV and connected vehicle growth. The rapid expansion of EVs and connected vehicles is creating new roles focused on battery diagnostics, telematics, and software driven maintenance. So these trends are making a pivotal or becoming a pivotal decisive factor in recruiting professionals from diagnostic skill set. Again, regulatory compliance, stricter emissions, or the increasing demand for engineers who can ensure compliance and manage certification process. Advanced technology integration, the shift towards AI, machine learning, and big data in diagnostics is opening opportunities for professionals with expertise in these areas. All right, so integrating AI, integrating ML, integrating big data into diagnostics, and skilled professionals who are capable of doing it, or providing ample opportunities for professionals in expertise in these areas. So in summary, vehicle diagnostics and OBD sector is a very fast booming vertical in automotive industry, and companies like Bench, Porsche Engineering, Stellantis, Hyundai Mobis, and leading R&D centers are actively recruiting professionals with expertise in diagnostics, embedded systems, compliance, and advanced testing. Okay, so this whole transformation is ensuring, underline this word, this is ensuring robust demand for skilled talent in this field. So my dear friends, buckle up, make sure that you gain ample expertise in this onboard diagnostics vertical. Thank you.